So the question people will now ask is, how did I make all this money in only 2 weeks? Is this Turkish piece of shit maybe a mafia gang member or just selling drugs? No. I just actually find cool fashion products in China and I sell them worldwide through my online shops. Now have a look on this if you don't believe me. You can see from the 1st to the 15th of October, 129,000 GBP in the UK, by the way. And if I refresh here my screen, boom. Yeah, how much more proof do you want? Let me refresh again for you just because I can, and I'm ecom legend. Boom, here we go. And in this video, I'm going to explain you literally from A to Z how you can start and just literally copy paste what we're doing and also do it for yourself. It's Q4. Get ready to get rich, motherfucker. And so for those who don't know me yet, my name is Fark Ilkan, aka Ecom Legend. 27 years old, born and raised in the Netherlands. I come from a very normal background and I've done over 20 million in revenue with e-commerce, and we still do it, obviously. So first of all, if you're going to start dropshipping, everybody's like, all right, I'm just going to sell in the US, open a store there and get started, right? And so the 7 steps that we're going to discuss is at first the product research and how to pick as well the right country. We're going to be talking about your Shopify store as well, what template to use. And then we're going to be discussing as well the payment processing, because many people seem to do that also wrong. And we're going to be talking about the fulfillment and how to as well get your products shipped and delivered as soon as possible. And then I'm going to explain to you guys how to make good creatives, and I will teach you as well how to advertise on Facebook and how we exactly did it. So you can just copy paste it. So the first thing that we do, we use the tool Winning Hunter, and this is an amazing tool that makes you help find winning products. Amazing. So the way we do product research all the time is as follows. And so you can also see in our screen it was slowly going up, and I'm going to show you guys the strategy and how we exactly did it. So first of all, the most important lever in dropshipping is product research. Believe me, this is the most important thing. Everything else that you're going to learn or you're going to focus on in your life in terms of e-commerce is not as important as this. Now, before I talk even more about how important it is, I'm going to show you guys how we find products. So this is, for example, a store in the UK market. We did it on purpose because everybody thinks we only sell in the EU. Yes, EU is very nice and selling as well, and selling in the unsaturated markets. But yeah, this is a market we also want to show people we can also make some money in. So we opened the store and we scaled, obviously. We went, for example, here to the Swedish market, and for the website you will click on Shopify. On the language, because it's the Swedish market, you will click on Swedish. And you want to also look for the last seen date, which, for example, the last 7 days, right? Right now it's like 20 October, boom, last 7-8 days. And you're going to find products, because this is just regular fashion. Look, this is even like one of our winning products that this person is selling right now. So Winning Hunter is a tool that allows you to find all your competitors and what they're selling on Facebook. And not only that, but they find all the big competitors who are making a lot of money. So why you can take those products of them, copy paste them legally and steal them, and you can sell them as well on your own store. So if you go, for example, here to view details, you can see a lot of stuff. This guy's store name is floressastockholm.com. So we scroll here down, very nice, you know, some colors, product. He's using credit card and Klarna on his store, which are like payment methods. Klarna's buy now and pay later. I don't like to sell in Sweden right now, to be honest, but yeah, it's fine. So this is also like a typical dropshipping store. I don't recommend you guys, by the way, to have as well like Trustpilot on your store, because you can get banned, you can get fucked as well by Facebook and also even legally by Trustpilot. So I won't recommend it to you guys. So what we essentially did and what we always like to do and how we find winning products is we look, for example, at the last 3 days, and we want to find somebody who's actively still selling the product, right? So you see, for example, here, the last 3 days, this is 1 day ago. And you can see this person has only like 1 ad set, and you can also see how much this person has spent a little bit. So we scroll a little bit down and we want to find somebody who spent a little bit more money on this product, and which we can also probably test. I always say this: the boring work is the exact place that's gonna make you hella rich. Scrolling on IG, trying to do the passionate things. Oh yeah, I want to build a brand because, you know, it's like a lot of like passion. I have like passion for this product. That's fucking bullshit. Look at the shit I'm wearing, just simple stuff, and I don't even care what it is, bro, but I still make millions with fashion. And believe me, if I can, you can do it as well. And you can literally see a lot of regular fashion products. So this is also a very nice example of the creatives we were also using. Here, this is a perfect one. Just a regular image ad, and you see like different colors in there. You can make this very easily and simple for free also with Canva. Don't overcomplicate this shit. And if you want to know more as well about how we do product research in detail, what I would recommend you to do is go to the video in here and explain from A to Z how we do product research, right? So one very important thing I didn't tell you guys yet is that what we do is when we find a winning product, let's say for example, I took this product from a particular competitor and I tested it, you know, the first day I make like 200-300 euros in profit, let's say. I'm like, oh, this is really working. What I will do next, I will find similar products of this. This is like our main strategy. We find similar products of this particular product because already made us money in different colors. And then what we will do is test those as well. And once you have, let's say, 3 to 4 products that are working amazing, we will not only run our ads on a product page, but also as well on collection pages. This works amazing. And now as well, you might ask me, Faruk, how do I pick the right country to sell in, right? Well, I can just tell you very simple. It depends well on your payment methods. So if you have, let's say, only the credit card payment processor right now, you can sell in Denmark, in UK, Australia, New Zealand. Those are the current best markets from my experience to sell with credit card only. If you have PayPal also, even better. You can use PayPal in all of these countries. For us right now, the best stores are Germany, credit card and PayPal, UK, credit card and PayPal, Denmark. It's credit card only, but if you have PayPal also, it will help the conversion rate. And also the Dutch market. And that is basically just ID and bankcontact. If you also have credit card and PayPal, you can add it to the store. You will get some extra sales. But I can tell you that 90 to 95% of the sales in the Dutch market are ID and bankcontact only. You don't even need Klarna anymore in the Dutch market. 1.5 years ago, you would see that a lot of people, they were using Klarna on that store. That doesn't really happen anymore. The customers in the Netherlands, they are just okay as well right now from buying from your dropshipping stores if you just offer ID and bankcontact. The like dropshipping customers are also feeling okay to just pay with ID and bankcontact nowadays and are not seeking so much for Klarna. I'm very happy that almost nobody anymore in the Dutch market is offering Klarna anymore as a dropshipper. Now everybody as well has like higher margins because of the lower dispute rate and as well like the lower transaction fees. And now we explained as well the payment processing, but I want to tell you guys as well, I'm the founder of Ecomsphere, which is right now like one of the best coaching programs in the e-commerce space. And this is also definitely because me and my brother, we do the numbers. We actually work on our dropshipping stores every single day. You can see from our results, I'm refreshing all the time. We've been doing this shit for a while now. And even like in this video, I won't even discuss in this video, you know, like one of our older stores, for example, in the German market. I can show you guys because we did like 600K with it 30 days. Have a look in here. So yeah, guys, obviously I'm making these videos to show you guys that we do numbers. You can learn a lot from them, and also to show you I'm running a very successful mentorship and we're getting amazing results. So you can see, for example, here in the wins, you know, what kind of numbers the program are doing. And so you know it, right now it's the 20th of October. You can see 2 days ago, Junior, he posted a screenshot that he made 11.6K in our one-on-one coaching program. And you can see somebody as well, like beginners and as well for advanced people, third day of testing, 150 euros. Junior, he did only 5.5K as well, like a day before. And then you can see even like more nice numbers. So DB, for example, doing his first 1K a day. And this is also a very nice one. You can see Yilmaz, he did 23K euros as well in a day. So yeah, it's Q4. What are you fucking waiting for? Join our one-on-one coaching. Check the link in the description. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So one of the main reasons why we managed to scale so fast was because we have a really good fulfillment company. The shipping times of our products are to UK usually around like 5 to 6 days. And that's why we can scale so quickly. And also at the same time, we don't get a lot of complaints. So we are working with AstroShip, obviously. So what you gotta understand, that I got scammed by a lot of suppliers back in the days. So you wanna have a proper supplier, not just go to AliExpress, order products there and send it to your customers. Or even like find other suppliers who don't really know how to work with sizes and colors. Because of course, yes, fashion is the biggest niche in the world. Yes, the richest guy in the world, Bernard Arnault, crazy billionaire, the owner of Louis Vuitton, Dior, all this kind of stuff. And that guy as well, he sells fashion, right? It's for a reason, because evergreen and you can always sell fashion. You need to have a very competent supplier who knows how to deal with sizes and colors and sending out all of this, you know, and handling a little bit of the stock that he has to do it for himself, you know. That is why as well, like, I picked AstroShip. And so if you go to the link in the description, you will see a link. discord.gg/astroship. So what you do, you enter the Discord and then you go to work with us, you open a ticket, every single product that you need or you want, you can apply for there, and you will be in a chat with our team members and you can just ask them, hey, this is the product I want to sell, or this is the product I'm selling right now. Can you please send me a quotation? And also for my people who have issues with payment processing, you can just ask them as well for payment processors. Because in my last video, I also explained this, how we went from 0 to 800K with one of our stores like a few months ago. And I explained as well like what AstroShip all can do. So if whether you have credit card, Ideal, Bankontakt or PayPal issues, or you need any of those payment processors, if you fulfill with them, they will also help you with those payment processors. Just ask them in the chat, they will help you. And especially if you say that you came through me. And so that is about the fulfillment. Let's go to the next step. So now here's the juicy part that everyone has been waiting for. You can see on this ad account we spent a total of around $60,000. Yeah, let me refresh so you know it's real. Boom! Oh, okay, $60,000, and we had a revenue of 129K GBP, which is approximately around like $170K dollars, something like that. And I'm gonna be showing you guys from day to day how it went. All right, so the total ROAS in these 2 weeks, by the way, guys, if you want to know that as well, we can calculate very easily. Obviously it's not 2.5, it's way higher. Let me put up the calculator here exactly very quickly. So 169,533 divided by 59817. So the total ROAS we had as well in this 2 weeks was 2.8 ROAS. These are like average results. This isn't even really crazy or something. And that is why I also made this case study, is so you guys can see, like, you don't even have to do great. If you do just average, these are the results you're gonna get with this business model, right? And with a ROAS of 2.8, by the way, so you know it, our profit margin approximately on the store is around like 21 to 22%, something like that, around that number. So if we're gonna go in here, let's click on the amount spent. Let's say on the first day, we tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products on the first day. If you want to know as well how we test, we do CBO, right? We have 4 ad sets. One of them is no interest targeting, and we copy as well the no interest targeting. We have a stack, right? And what does a stack mean? It means we put 6, 7 interests related to this particular product, and we put them in one ad set. Okay, so if you're selling, for example, a t-shirt, you can put like Zara, you can put H&M, you can put as well, for example, the interest like fashion or whatever. And then we duplicate that one as well, and then you have this CBO, and we just let it rip. We don't do ABOs. Why? CBOs just work better nowadays. It's that simple. Don't ask me why, right? And you can see as well, guys, from this, we only look at the budget, amount spent, link clicks, add to carts, purchases, and the ROAS. And the CPC, CTR, CPM, we look a little bit to that, not all the time to be honest, and as well for the frequency. And the frequency also, in my opinion, is really important, because these days your creative game really has to be on point. If your creative game is not on point, you're gonna get fucked. And you can see as well the CTRs we have is really, really high. 9.9, 6.9, 9.6. These are like doing quite well. But how did we do, for example, the second day? Because you can see after the first day, we had 1.38 ROAS, 3 ROAS, 3.5 ROAS. So some are bad, some are shit, and this is the average, right, on how we do it. So let's go, for example, to the second day. What did we do there, right? We tested again some more products, and you can see, right, because the day before the average ROAS we had on our store, right, we spent like $300. And how much did we have in Shopify? Obviously we lost money, right? We lost probably, because it's like, this is maybe like $600 GBP or something, and it says like 1.68 ROAS in here, and obviously then you're losing money, because your break-even ROAS usually around like between 1.4 and 1.6. You know, for those who don't know what the break-even ROAS is, that is the amount of money that you should spend on Facebook in order to break even on your particular campaign. So if you go to the second day, right, how did we do there? We started spending a bit more because we were testing a bit more products, because we usually take that we want to test at least 5 products a day. That's what I would recommend you guys, but we test mostly around like 10 products a day. So October 2nd, you can see we spent $701. The ROAS even dropped. We went to 923 GBP. And yeah, it's like we were still losing money, obviously, you know, at this point, you know. So if you go to the third day, we even started spending less. And guys, as I said, these are like really average results. This is not even something crazy. And that's why I want to show you guys like how normal it is also for us to lose money in the beginning with your Shopify dropshipping store, and in the end, like later, make a bunch of money. You will see it as well later in this video. Because bro, you know me, I'm fucking ecom legend. I'm keeping this shit real all the fucking time, bro. So the one thing that's very important to know about like creatives and how we do it, guys, is the first one, the creative we always do is we look at what the competitor has, kind of an image ad he has. We also copy paste it. We put the ad copy also in ChatGPT. We rephrase the ad copy and we just take their image ad as well. The second creative what we always have is like a collage ad. So let's say, for example, I'm going to sell this t-shirt and this one's like beige, I believe the color. So what we do then is you see on the left the beige color, and then you see like here red, green, blue, yellow, black, whatever. You know, that's how we do it. That's always our second creative. And by the way, guys, so you know it, I really believe that like the way that you're doing, the amount of ad sets and shit is so irrelevant these days. Like for example, on the 15th day, you can see on like the last 15 days where we made all this money, you can see the high spending campaign. We had a different type of structure again. We had online shopping, engaged shoppers, broad, and just stack of 6-7 best interests again, the one you saw in all my other videos. It's all performing the same, bro. I'm telling you, really. So Facebook at this point, they really don't care about like what kind of ad sets you're putting in. They really don't care, I believe. They just only look at what kind of creative you have, you know? So something that worked really well for us, guys, and I must tell you this, so please listen now here like very carefully, is the moment you find a winning product, right? This is how we exactly do it. So you have the $50 CBO, you test it, you're trying to scale it, you know, like every 24 or 48 hours, you just double the budget very simply, you know. We keep this shit very simple. You all see it later. So what we always do, once you find like one winning product, you have to find on AliExpress similar products to that and test them as well. So what we do is we copy paste the product page that we have from the winning product, and we do that for the different product which looks very similar, and then we make a new campaign on Facebook and we test that product as well. You will see that you will have a lot of similar winning products at some point. You will not have only one product that works well, but you will have like several products that all kind of look the same, but they're all making money because they're all serving their own audience. So you're breaking the market, you know. And what's really important as well is when you're scaling in big markets like UK or Germany, is that don't be afraid to just go to like higher budgets and take like big risks. And we go, for example, from $50, and if the campaign is running like profitably for like 48 hours, we just jump the budget to 200. And when the budget is 200 and the campaign is running profitably for another 48 hours, then we just bump the budget again to like 500, and then to 1K, and then to 2K, and then to 3K. That's how you can do it. You will see it later in this video. So finding these similar winning products is so important. What you can do, even the next step, what you can do after that, guys, and that is step 3 of the scaling process, is take all of these winning products that you have, put them in a collection page and run ads on the collection page. On this particular store, for example, the most money we made was just with regular product pages. It was like 2 particular products that went very hard. But you will see also in my next case study, which is going to be from 0 to 600K in the last 30 days, that 80% of the sales, they all came from collection pages. And I will also show you guys in that video how we make those collection pages. And by the way, if you want me to release that video next week, comment here as well the word legend. I will do it as soon as possible. If you go to the 4th day, let's say in here, still very shit, you know. 1.7 ROAS. Still not the best. We were just kind of struggling, scaling and killing campaigns, all that stuff. Let's go to the 5th on Saturday. And here now it's getting a little bit better. So if you go, for example, here, 5th October, you see we have 1.7K GBP in revenue, which is approximately like $2.2K dollars, and we have a spend of 976. So now it was running a little bit better. You can see these 2 campaigns, they're getting a little bit up. We were spending some more money in here. So this particular campaign, by the way, guys, you can see it in the way I do it here. This is a new campaign, you know. So we were just testing products all along. And then on the 4th day, when we launched this product on a $50 CBO, we also did surf scaling. So for those who don't know what as well surf scaling is, it means that you're going to raise the budget throughout the day, and you do that on purpose. So Facebook will just spend more money. If the product is making good money, you will do it. but at midnight, you will reset the amount again. So you can see we also did like surf scaling, and I believe we put the budget from like 50 to like 300 or 400 throughout the day. We just do that, you know. And guys, the way that we are surf scaling is as follows. Between 8:30 and 9 a.m., if you see that your campaign is on at least a 30% profit margin, what you're going to do, you're going to double or even x3, so triple your budget, right? And then around 1 p.m., you're going to put the budget again back to the original budget. And then after that, around 4:30 and 5 p.m., you're going to double or triple the budget again. And then at the end of the day, you're going to reset at midnight the budget again to original budget. Now, I know this sounds a little bit like confusing, but the reason why we do it is because in the end, you will spend more money and your ROAS will also stay the same. But if you're going to have this budget in the beginning of the day, it's just going to spend a lot of times where there's not a lot of traffic on Facebook. It won't spend a lot of money. So that's why in this particular method, you can see it maybe even kind of like day parting. So like on several moments of the day, we spend a lot of money and some we don't. And in this particular way, we really milk out everything out of the product. And this strategy, by the way, works amazing in Germany and in UK, in those big markets. Netherlands also, by the way, also works very amazing. So you can see we spent here like 88 bucks on that day, and we saw it's a winning product because why? And you can also like see it by the metrics. $88 spent, 155 clicks, which is almost like X2, 23 add to cart, 7 purchases, 4 ROAS, and the break-even ROAS of this particular product is 1.5, by the way, so it's amazingly profitable. 57 cents cost per click, CTR 7.8%. The CPMs are crazy high, by the way, but it doesn't matter, we're still printing. So the next day, what we did directly with this particular product, you can see it in here, we spent 372. So we basically upped the budget from $50 to like around 300, I believe, or 200 in the next day, and we just kept on surf scaling again. And you see again, you know what happens with like the ROAS, it dipped a little bit to 2.1. So then we're like, maybe we should find kind of a sweet spot, and let's see what's gonna happen. So let's go to the 6th day, for example, in here. How is that running again? Because we saw that the ROAS dipped, you know, we still made profit, but like very minimal. We lowered it a little bit, and you can see in here on this particular day, the ROAS was again not a shit. So I know a lot of people, they always ask me, hey Faruk, I found this particular product is running good, it's finally making money. And then a few days later, they message me, hey Faruk, the product is shit again. Like, what do I need to do? I don't know how to revive it. Bro, we have it also all the time. Look at this. We were like struggling. We just found our uptrend, and then the next day, boom, it was shit again. Look, we spent $1.6K and we had a revenue of 2K GBP, which is maybe like 2.5K dollars. You know, it's also kind of depressing for us. But yeah, what did we do different the next day? Because so you know it, we kept on testing new products. You can also see it here by the revenue. Some new products, they were hitting some nice ROASs, right? Let's go to the next day. 7th of October, we spent 1.3K in dollars and we had a revenue of 2.4K GBP, which are like 3K. So what did we do? You can see in here, the average ROAS here is 2.1, but we downscaled a bit and the performance was also getting better. This was on Monday, 2.5, 4.0, and you see it, we're just playing with the budgets all the time. We're just trying to find the sweet spot. There never isn't really that I can tell you like, bro, you have to literally scale like this. When this happens, you do that. It's also a little bit of instinct, you know? You have to understand that. And now we go to here, for example, on the 8th of October, and it just goes on and on. 3K in spent. On this particular day, finally, we found a nice uptrend, you know? Here, you see a big difference. We spent 1.3K, right? I think this is very interesting for you guys. And this particular day, we spent like 1.3K, and we saw a lot of nice winners, new winners popping up. So we just basically doubled like all of their budgets for the 8th of October, and we also like managed to get the 3 ROAS. Now, why is the ROAS also higher? Is you gotta understand with Facebook, if you see some nice momentum, you gotta scale as hard as possible. So we had here like 8K GBP in revenue, which is maybe like, I don't know, 9K or something. You can see it also by ROAS. It went really like crazy, and you can see it. We spent 1.2K on this one on a 3.9 ROAS. It went absolutely ballistic, you know? And if you even go to this one, look, the day before on this particular product, we spent $180. We saw a 4 ROAS. We were like, oh, okay, good CTR, good clicks, and you name it. Fuck it, we're gonna scale hard. Boom, 1.2K the next day. And look at this, insane, right? On 4 ROAS. This is how you surf skill, motherfuckers. This is how we do it. And this is a very nice method a lot of people don't explain here on YouTube. And I do, because I'm ecom legend. Don't forget it. So yeah, all in all, guys, it just went all up and down. And then you can see eventually in the end, you know, you can see the 2 campaigns, they were running the best. These weren't, they are still really like A winners also for us. And the other campaigns, I would say these are A winners. And these are just a little bit like B winners, and the rest of them are just kind of C winners or like shit products, you know. And yeah, we still are running on the store, good numbers to be honest, you know. Even if you see here like live 3 visitors, it's very early right now in Dubai, you know. It's like 6 a.m. or something, 7 a.m. So, you know, it's like still night in the UK. So yeah, it's been really well. And guys, as I said, and I'm just very transparent to all of you as well, guys, you know, really just take my strategies and just copy paste them. Keep on pushing, keep on believing in yourself. And I'm telling you as well, like I'm just making these videos to just show you guys like what's really possible out there with e-commerce these days. And I'm showing live results, live shit what we do. And as I said, obvious as well, bro, if you're doing less than 1k a day or you're losing money with e-com, apply for like the one-on-one coaching that we have. We have amazing coaches. Even Omed has like on the one-on-one, you know, like coaching, like a 100% success rate. We helped so many people scale, and we still help them scale as well. Very amazing. And I think this is just because we actually do what we're teaching people. And that is the most important thing. Don't be a fucking scam artist, you know. Become an e-com legend as well like me, man. Apply for one-on-one coaching and enter the community, man. And let's fucking go. And let's start scaling, G's. Love.